New job bait and switch. I'm posting this here after posting as a comment on another story. I worked for a national home improvement store, the blue one. When I interviewed, I applied for the sales position in plumbing. No longer exists. It was Monday, Friday, 95, with a commission program. Since I had years of plumbing experience, I was offered the job. The day I started, I was told the sales job went to an internal promotion. Only thing they could offer me was part-time, lower hourly rate, no commission, had to work alternating weekends. I was young and had a new baby, so I said sure, as long as I could go full-time in a few months with weekend off. My manager agreed. Fast forward 3 months. Not a word has been said. The guy who got the sales job, an electrician, asked me questions about plumbing all day. I asked my department manager about full-time, a sales job, anything. Sorry, nothing available. I reminded him of what I was hired for. The Schedule 1 was promised. The pay I was originally offered. DM. If you don't like it, look for another job. Jobs at the time were hard to come by. But a job that was available, in that store even, was a stocking job. This position was always available as the pay wasn't great and it was a lot of physical work. But the hours were Monday, Friday, full-time. So I applied for that. When I interviewed, my manager found out. He went to HR to stop me from transferring. I informed HR that if the position didn't get filled, and I was excluded from transferring, I would filter a complaint. So I got the job. Fast forward 2 months and the quarter ends. No actual plumber in the department meant sales dropped. So manager didn't get his bonus. He now begs me to come back. No thanks. I'm making more money on Saturday doing side jobs than I made Monday, Friday. So he asks, what can I do to get you back in plumbing? I have him a ridiculous price. He laughs and said, that's more than I make. Oh well. Fast forward 3 more months. Store manager doesn't get her bonus because plumbing hasn't made budget in 2 quarters in a row. Time to fix the problem. I get called into a meeting with store manager, SM, and department manager, DM. SM. What will it take to get you back in plumbing? Quote, me. Stupid salary. DM. I told you. Not reasonable. SM. Give us a minute please. I stand up to leave in. SM. Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant DM should leave. DM. Surprised Pikachu face. Hushed face. SM. If I pay you that, you'll have to work weekends. We're busiest on weekends. Me. I'll do Saturday. With every Sunday. Monday off. No rotating days off like before. I get my commission back. SM. Done. You cannot talk about your rate. I'm the only person in the store making more than this. Me. Well, I can, but I won't. The look on DM face when we came out was priceless. If he had only given me the job I was hired for originally. I worked for them in college. Rule was if a customer asked where something was, you walked them to it. I got yelled at constantly for being out of my area. BC, I was walking people to the item they wanted. It's a terrible place to work. Best part was, I can but I won't. Not enough people know it's unlawful to discourage sharing wages. Yup. Former Team Blue here. I supposedly impressed my zone manager, and was told that he'd write me a glowing review and get me a raise. I asked often about it, but it kept getting pushed back. After being told yet again that he'd have to get to it later, I finally had to tell him, well, at this point 4 weeks later it feels like the store is just screwing me over. Too bad I'm the only certified forklift driver in building materials. And I'm not feeling too well. I may have to miss tomorrow's big delivery. Fortunately, he was a reasonable and personable guy. Just a bit hamstrung by policy. He wrote an amazing review for me. And I got $1 per hour. Made team lead shortly after and got another 0.75. Then I found a much better job and left right at my year anniversary. Fucking love this. Know your worth and don't compromise. Oh, you don't appreciate that? Fuck you, guy. Plenty of other jobs out there. I feel a little trapped tbh. I know my experience and I know my qualifications, but the only stepping stone I have is a lot more work for the kind of money I can make up taking a few hours here and a few hours there. I love my job, love my company, and I love my team. I mean, I could be happy working with these people till I retire. They're that solid. But the incentive to get ahead just isn't there. Kinda off the track. But anyone got any advice? Big Blue wouldn't hire me for a part-time job in 2019 because I was more educated than the manager. Pissed me off so much. I just wanted to work 20 hours per week stocking shelves. My 85 is a completely different field. The Blue Pizza place got me instead. Summarizing long story. Got a bait and switch about 8 years ago. Got hired to manage packing and shipping logistics. Day I arrived to start in processing company, and all that I was informed that all they could actually offer me was working the warehouse floor packing pallets. Much lower pay and different hours. And training my then supervisor in how to manage logistics. No bonus for this, just part of my duties. But that once they opened the new planned second facility in about a year, I could apply for the position as a current employee. I didn't even play, just stood up. Thanked them for their time and wished the best of luck in the future. 3 surprised Pikachu faces from the other side of the table. Left and did not even discuss possible resolutions with them. Just left. Damn. Good work, you. This story warms my heart. File under reasons why I don't do jobs that come with outfits. Being the only expert can really pay off sometimes, and it did for you. You can talk about your rate. It's legally protected. If they punish you for it, you could have a nice lawsuit on your hands. I really feel like I dodged 2 bullets BC at various points of time when I was willing to work retail. I applied at both of those places. This is not malicious compliance. This is malicious total fucking victory. Well done. Lowe's revenue for the 12 months ending October 31st, 2022 was $95.954 billion. A 0.77% increase year-over-year. Lowe's annual revenue for 2022 was $96.25 billion. A 7.43% increase from 2021. Whatever they're paying you, believe me, they can afford it. This is good, almost like wholesome. Play silly games, win silly prizes. If he had only given me the job I was hired for originally, but then, how could he prove his dominance? Next step, talk about your rate and unionize. Grin. Hey, I just read this a minute ago XD. I think we need an update on how the department did in the next quarter. Remind me.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.